In this lesson, we'll start looking at the Windows Security app. Now, security is something we should all be concerned about when working with computers, especially if they're connected to the internet. Identity theft and ransomware are just some of the more painful dangers that have affected many people, and we see data stolen and personal information leaked by even large organizations that invest hundreds of thousands of dollars in antivirus protection. With every feature update to Windows 10, Microsoft has brought important improvements to what is currently called the Windows Security app. We're going to break up our consideration of this app over a few lessons to focus on different areas of protection that are provided by the app. Also, I want to mention that I'm looking at this app on a device with no other antivirus installed. The Windows Security app is able to pass protection to third-party apps that are installed if we choose to rely on a different application for our antivirus, firewall, or web security. The app will just monitor the areas that are not protected by that other software. To open the app, look in your notification area, and you can expand the hidden icons. Double-click the Windows Security icon. Of course, you can also search for Windows Security, and it'll turn up in the search window. You can see how the app uses a navigation pane to let us jump from one part of the app to another. The Home tab has buttons that let us jump between these same areas as well. On the Home tab, we can also see an indication of the current status for each area. Now, if there were problems, these would reflect the gravity of the problem, and the Windows Security icon would not have been hiding with other hidden icons. Settings let us manage notifications and division of protection. Selecting Manage Providers would let me make sure everything was working well together. There's even a link down here that would let me look for other security apps in the Microsoft Store. Notifications lets me manage what notifications appear and for what reason. I recommend you leave these all to enabled. You certainly don't want to ignore threats to your device, do you? The only notification here that might become irritating and it might be prudent to disable is the dynamic lock notifications. If this feature is enabled but it's not working correctly, then yeah, this would be a good one to silence. Let's jump to Account Protection. Now here we have links to the Settings app, and these are related to the use of a Microsoft account using Windows Hello and Dynamic Lock. So all of these links will just jump us into the other application. The last area we'll look at in this lesson is the Family options. This also is a feature we could be using if we're signed in with a Microsoft account. Again, we only have links from here, but in this case, they'll take us to our Microsoft account online. If you have young children, sooner or later they will be using a device, so setting up parental controls and getting reports on activity is a nice feature for parents. We may not initially feel that the Windows Security app is very useful unless we have problems. However, it's good to know that everything that could impact our security is all in one place. In this lesson, we've begun to get to know the Windows Security app. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.